Licata Group in Locust Grove, Virginia. Today we're at Meadows Farm Golf Course as part of our continuing series of Get to Know Your Local Businesses in Locust Grove. Let's go see Josh. Hey Josh.
What's up, Pete? Welcome to the farm, buddy. How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How's everything been going?
Good, good, good. Hey, so private course?
No, so we're 100% public. So the golf course is 100% public. And there's some people, when they move into the area, get intimidated by the golf course. But we want to let everybody know you can come on over and just walk right in. We've got a great place to eat, and we've also got a full-service driving range. So one of the only courses in the area that's actually got a driving range. So even if you might live on one of those other courses, find your home there, you can always come over here to practice.
Excellent, excellent. You have 27 holes of golf here,
We actually have 28.
Oh, that's right.
We
Practice holes.
have 28 holes of golf. So when my grandfather and farmer were building the course, my grandfather actually had put in a practice hole out west. It was too hot in the morning for people to go to the driving range. They were spent by the time they got out there.
Right.
So he said, why not throw in a 10th hole? So farmer having the means to do it. So in the first 9, you actually have a 10th hole, which is a warm-up hole.
Nice.
So everybody, people hit breakfast balls. In the beginning, we have a complete breakfast hole.
and that one's a tough one too. It's got a water.
Yeah, so you're teeing off a couple feet from the water.
Nice,
so
nice.
right.
Tell me about what you've done with the course that you guys have had.
So when we bought the course, I didn't realize how hard golf had gotten. Before we bought the course, I didn't play much golf myself. And so when it came out here, I played it for the first time. There was a bunch of natural areas, and the grass was this tall, and I was losing my ball everywhere, and I was miserable. And I like myself to the average golfer. You don't get to golf that many times a year. When you want to come out here, you want to enjoy it. So what we did, first thing we did, I told my guys we're mowing wall to wall. Right. So when you look out back, there's no grass this tall anywhere. If you hit your ball 2 fairways over, you're going to be able to find it, which is huge. Next thing we did is we started raising up all the trees. So they had let a bunch of the trees come down, meaning that if your ball got under them, it was easy to lose.
Right.
I wanted you to be able to walk up right under that tree and take a full swing.
Nice.
And not have to think about it. And the big thing, that took pace of play from 5.5 hours. People were out here looking for their balls. It was hard conditions. So we're averaging almost under 4 hours for a round of golf. And
Nice.
That's 19 holes. That's not even 18.
Right. That's nice.
So,
Now, tell me about some upcoming events you may have.
So we do over 50 tournaments a year
at
the farm, which is a lot of golf tournaments.
That is a lot.
We're blessed to hold some of the biggest ones in the area. We hold the Jermon Bushrod tournament. He plays for the New Orleans Saints. He's super.
I played that one. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that one's super fun. So we have about 20 current and former NFL players. They come in, and we just have a big party. And that one we shotgun one time. This year there were 174 players.
Wow.
That's just one tournament. We did another huge one for VDOT, Big Brothers, Big Sisters. That tournament's 180 people.
Wow.
So that's the benefit of actually having the 27 holes is we can have these massive tournaments in one hit. And the big thing with that too is I told the tournaments went from making just a couple $1,000s. They were like, oh, we're having making $3,000 or $4,000. So now these guys are making $15,000, $20,000,
Wow.
$30,000 profit as an organization because we're able to do it so big and at one time. You're not spreading out your resources.
And if somebody wants to hold a tournament, they just give you a call.
Yeah, give us a call. The biggest thing is stop by and check it out.
Yeah.
Back to golf and a tournament, it sounds intimidating.
Right.
Just come in here and actually see what you can do. 'Cause I had the girl, she was trying to get a diabetic alert dog, which means the dog would actually sense if you had diabetes. And they just Googled how to raise money. This dog cost $25,000. And the first thing that popped up was, you see bake sales and all this other stuff. Car washes, but they don't make money. So, her mom called me and she goes, look, we're not golfers. We don't know anything about golf, but they said you can make a lot of money doing it. And no joke, within 3 months, they listened, because we write a specific business plan for everybody.
Oh, nice.
They were able to pay for that $25,000 dog.
Wow. So you would help people out with the
Right, and you don't have to be a golfer to hold a golf tournament.
good.
We tell people that all the time. The churches, one of our biggest ones is Orange Free Clinic, which is in Orange. They provide free health care to a lot of the people. They didn't know much about a golf tournament, but we're here to be able to give you the resources you need to raise the funds you really want, because raising funds is hard, and people get tired of the same routine of, hey, can you just give us money? Can you just give us money? And so
have a good time, have a fun day doing it.
Right, and it's a good meeting. And the thing is you actually bring new people into your organization that you might not have known of before. Some people that are golfers here might play in an Orange Free Clinic tournament and didn't know anything about the Orange Free Clinic, and now they're helping you, for their dinners and everything else. So it really opens up the people's eyes to a lot of the charities in the area.
That's cool. Now there are two world 2 Guinness World Records in this
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
right?
So if we want to walk, over this way. So number one, when Farmer was building the course, he wanted to be known. So we had an island hole. He had a waterfall, all this cool stuff, but he wanted to be known throughout the world. And so what he did was he built the longest hole in the United States of America. So it's an 841-yard par 6. It's absolutely unbelievable. It's still the second longest one in the world. So we actually hold a Guinness Book of World Records for that hole. The crazy thing is, 2 years ago, we had a kid whose parents are members here. He teed off from the white tees. The white tees are 740 yards.
How old?
He was 15 at the time.
Wow.
15 at the time. Hit driver to right short of the first pond. Hit 3 hybrid over the first hill, about 215 yards, which is a good poke. And then hit the same club, 3 hybrid, 217 yards, and it went in the hole. So he just got the world record for the longest albatross in world history.
Nice.
Which is
a 3 on a par 6.
a 3 on a par 6,
Wow.
741 yards. He was in Golf Digest, a bunch of other cool magazines. So that's a pretty special accomplishment for a kid. To 15, I don't know how you do anything.
It goes downhill from there. I hate to tell him because it's going to go downhill.
That's exactly right. So,
do you have memberships?
yeah, so we have a bunch of different memberships. We have so when we bought the golf course, I didn't know much about golf to begin with, and so the way I designed my memberships was I kind of looked at what golfers need and not what they've always received. So we have the membership. That's it's $2,295 for the whole year, and that includes everything. You walk in here, that includes your cart, your greens fees, all your range balls, everything. You don't owe me a dollar for the rest of the year. There's no dining minimums or any of that stuff.
Right.
And that's that's good for the guy that's retired. That's just looking to play golf all the time.
Right.
And it's a good deal too, because we're 27 holes
Right.
and not 18. So if we ever have a tournament or anything like that, you still got room to play, which is huge.
Right.
But I saw so many people that were buying those memberships that weren't utilizing them. Guys like you and I that are still working,
Right.
that want to golf,
But just can't.
but you're not getting any benefit out of it. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And you're wasting your money. And I hate to leave that taste in someone's mouth where they feel like they're buying something from me and they're not getting value from it. So the one I really am proud of is our Twilight and Tune-Up. So that one's $499. It's good for 365 days from the day you buy it. All you can hit range balls.
Nice.
Non-stop, Monday through Sunday. You can come out here and hit range balls whenever you want. Whenever you got a lunch break at work, come over and hit range balls. But then during Twilight, which starts at 1 o'clock, it's only $5 for 9 holes.
Wow.
And that includes your cart, or $10 for 18 holes.
With cart too, wow.
And that includes your cart.
Yeah.
And if you want to walk, it's free. And the whole idea of that membership was a guy can get off work, 5 o'clock, come over here, practice his golf game,
Right.
and then sneak out for $5 and actually go put it on the course.
Right.
What happens with a lot of golfers is they get thrown out in a golf course and they're scared and they're intimidated and they don't have fun.
Right.
And that way that membership we designed was kind of easy.